that the National Weather Service is now surveying right near Atando Avenue. That's where we're finding meteorologist Becca Birdsall. She is there right now. And Becca, did you speak at all with the National Weather Service? What are they saying out there?
Yeah, Megan, the National Weather Service has arrived at that tornado warn store. Right now, we are at Superior Mechanical Systems. This is basically the industrial side of Atando. So the National Weather Service has arrived. We are expected to get an interview for them. They are surveying the area right now, and the damage that was done from that possible tornado, what you're looking at is around 35 feet of roof that was completely ripped off. The owner, Leonard Birch, described it almost like a freight train that came through, ripped this roof so fast and actually landed on the neighbor's lot. So you could actually see the screws that were holding the roof were actually ripped out alongside it. Again, roughly, this is about 35 feet of roof that was just completely destroyed and again landed on that neighbor's lot. We were also looking at a couple of trees that had kind of the tops of them completely snapped over. So the National Weather Service is out surveying this damage, and what they're basically determining if this was straight line wind damage or a tornado that actually touched the ground. And based on the damage that they're seeing with construction, of course, tree damage that were down as well, they're going to make a preliminary report based on the wind speeds expected and kind of where this tornado started, where it ended, and the strength of it as well. So we are expected to speak again with the National Weather Service coming up at 2 o'clock. We also did have an interview with the owner, Leonard Birch of Superior Mechanical Systems. So we will have all of that and more coming up at the 4 o'clock hour, Megan.
Becca, I know, before you went in, you saw obviously damage around or near the building. How much damage did you see? Just a lot of downed trees, or what were you seeing?
There was, of course, a lot of debris in the roadway, but it actually took us a little bit longer to find where the roof had collapsed. There's a lot of industrial businesses in this area, so we were kind of just asking people, where was the business that had the roof collapse? Because we got that viewer photo that, of course, Chief Meteorologist Panovich had out, and so we were searching for that damage. I'd say the damage that we're looking at here is more roof-based. There were some trees and some crates, actually, wooden crates that had completely blown over, and some of the tops of the trees that were completely snapped. That's about the extent that we've seen. I'd be interested to see what the National Weather Service has surveyed so far today, and a little bit more about the damage that they've seen.
In your experience, Becca, does it take a while for the National Weather Service to determine something, or is it just basically that day, a few hours?
I think they will have a preliminary report out probably within the next 24 to even 48 hours. They are already out here surveying. This tornado warning system only came through late this morning and early afternoon, and they like to do that because sometimes stuff gets cleaned up, and so they want to see the damage firsthand, untouched, and that is why they are here within hours of this possible tornado. So I would expect we would get at least some sort of preliminary report, whether it was a tornado, straight line wind damage, and what they think that enhanced Fujita scale rating would be. Remember, that's like EF0, EF1, and that's based on wind speed. It's also based on damage and construction of the building, kind of the construction failures, if you think about it. So they'll be looking at this roof in particular, those snapped trees, the crates that were blown over, all the stuff like that.